Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off from Foxborough. Here comes Williams on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Around 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
put everything he had into this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. He's going to try another deep one here. It's complete! Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown. The score will stay at 6-0. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
19, Cowboy, Mustang 19.
Here's Willis to the air. Complete Derrick Henry. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins find an answer with their opening drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Dolphins literally run up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they've got this one in close to begin the series. He's out of bounds down inside the 35-yard line.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right? The opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. A return like that, well, it's off to a great start.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's the pistol snap to May. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins will take over as this This gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And that's good for a gain of 5. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
60 Bobcat. Ready.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Running down the left side. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters. And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
What's that? Lady, what's that?
Deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Back to the air. It's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Dolphins going to counter with a dime package here. 3rd down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So that brings up 4th and long. Patriots punt team coming out for the former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. The drive begins with Henry. Still finding room past the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Cut. Ready?
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Henry with the first and still going. And he's all the way down to the 36. Santos to the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mustang 19 tight, 19, Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Steady.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Getting out to his left. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here we go. Drop 60, 7 Pirates.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. He rolls to his right. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. The scoreboard reads 15-6. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long.
Panther 11. Ready?
Willis on the design run. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Working quickly here.
19 Tiger.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Warriors 70.
Throwing is Willis. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
We'll cobble together a yard there. Milton Williams making the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
They'll run here with Henry. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They motion Waddle over left. Back to Henry. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Only a yard on the game there, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 4.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Dolphins push their lead to 15. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Crazy. Sorry, what's that? Nitty, what's that?
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Here goes that.
To the air on 1st down. May finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it downs from 37.
Crazy. Nitty, what's that?
First down throw for May. Short pass brought in. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's May again. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here goes that. Nitty, what's that?
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here goes that.
From the gun, it's May. This one's caught. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More from Gillette after this. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Nasty. Sorry, what's that? Nitty, what's that?
The Patriots chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resume, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
May will throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a one-score game once again.
Dolphins 22, Patriots 14.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games of next week.
Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stout is made in time. It's 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
Drop 50, 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther and Victoria, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They're going for this. Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds him beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
Dragon 60.
To throw, here's Willis. Forced out to his right. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That pass pulled in by Henry. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs from 37. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
70. 7 Pirates, 18 cards, Buffalo 18. Drop 50, drop 60. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Flushed out of the pocket. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Dolphins lead by 15 now.
Patriots 14. Ryan Fitzgerald set to
Now
kick
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. at their own 26-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Here's May on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Dolphins are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ready.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Taken in by Henry. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
19,
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Miami.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Through the middle. Into the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins grow the lead now to 22 points.
Patriots 14. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
It's complete to Hunter Henry. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
First down, May. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Dolphins take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready?
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 13 on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's a designed run for Willis. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down drop. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making their running back feel the pain.
This time it's a passing play. He's going to get this one out quickly to Hill. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Third and just 2 to go.
79 Broncos. Go.
Crowley now on 3rd and 2. He longs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Patriots 14.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. May on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
At the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Your son? Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
Aired out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! And he's dragged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
Doesn't that just sum it up in some way? Even when you do something positive, not on this day, not for this team, something still goes wrong. At this point, guys might just want to throw up their hands and say, what does a block really matter? But you know, and I know, coaches hate that attitude. It's the antithesis of that, to give up a block in that situation. There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are the most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Patriots' 43-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Dolphins football. They don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Henry running to the left. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
A gain of 14. First down Dolphins.
Going with King Henry here. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
On the ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go play action. Here's Willis. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Offense up to the line fast.
19-18. Ready, right?
Turning to Henry on 3rd. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go.
4th down, pass coming. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to 1st and goal.
18.
The play fake, now Willis to throw. And the defender comes away with it. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Why are you looking at me that way, kid? I'm fine. I'm not having flashbacks to Marshawn in the Super Bowl inside the 1. I am so far over that memory. Don't worry about it. No, that didn't just flash before my eyes yet again.
First down throw for May. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Ready, ready.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Come, 70 Lions. Go.
Gun snap now to Willis. Buys time, rolling right. He's taking a shot. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, that's now his 2nd interception thrown in this game. Obviously not a stat you want, but he does have those 4 touchdowns to fall back on.
And that pick, well, makes it a little bit better performance for this defense, right? I mean, you get burned 4 times, but at least you got a couple to hang your hat on. But you did take...
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 12 yards. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now May on 3rd and long. That one complete to Diggs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
17 yards.
What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Hey, five. Here we go. Sit up. Ready, what's up?
On the gun, it's May. Trying to push deep downfield. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So May brings the Patriots up to go for 2.
The Patriots will
All right, they're going to throw for it. Chased out to his right. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Gets it through the middle. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Seven Pirates.
They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now Willis leading his offense up to go for 2.
Let's
The
go now.
Dolphins are lining up for a
Here's a design run. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit up. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10. Here's May. That's completed right side. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. To the air on first down. May is in trouble and the Dolphins get him. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up second down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Now at midfield after that loss. Here's second and long. May looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You're on the ball. Crazy.
3rd and long for him here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided. Well, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Bolton has it. And he'll only just stay out of his own end zone, down at the 1. Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Warriors 7, 70, 60 Maverick.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Look at that power. Deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
Patriots 34.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Fitzgerald set to kick off.
From his own end zone, here we go. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Trying to push deep downfield. Big game downfield. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
One final shot here. And he won't reel it in, but wouldn't get them to win anyway. Instead of a 1-point loss, it's going to stay at 3. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.